In this tutorial, we will review Message Central, a feature that allows users to track and manage the messages that matter most to them. Message Central can be accessed through Medent's main menu and the button line at the top of Chart Central. When first opening Message Central, you will notice a default setup. If you are not a provider, your default has just 4 chart areas. If you are logged in as a provider, you will see that the default setup has much more information. Notice that the links at the bottom of Message Central are replicated from the bottom of your Chart Central. By clicking on the chevron icon, you are able to customize the bottom button line to match your needs. If you click on any of the titles under the Available section of your screen, you will notice that it will transfer to the other display box. Here, you are able to further customize your links. You can move a link up or down in the listing, unselect those you may not want, and edit a link. To edit a link, you can either double-click or select the link and click the word Edit. This will allow you to edit the display name, provide a tooltip, and show the button. A tooltip should provide a more descriptive name for the button and will appear when you hover over it. Please note that you can overwrite your current setup at any time with your configuration from Chart Central. The tab line towards the top of Message Central can contain as many tabs as you want. If you would like to modify the tab you are currently viewing, click the respective tab setup button at the top of the screen. If you would like to adjust multiple tabs or create additional tabs, you can access the tab setup screen by clicking the chevron icon located on the right side of the existing tabs. The tab setup screen lists all of your currently existing tabs. The button line at the top of the screen provides you with the options to show the inactive list of tabs, copy another user's tabs, and view the tab setup log that is specific to your current user. To create a new tab, click on the word New located at the bottom left corner of the tab setup screen. After you enter the name of the tab, click the check mark in the top left corner of the screen. You will then be asked if you would like to copy from another tab. Selecting Yes will allow you to copy another setup from one of your existing tabs. Selecting No will allow you to set up your new tab from a basic format. When you have selected the column layout for your new tab, a pop-up menu for this particular tab will display all of the chart areas that can be set as sections. While you can scroll through the list, the Type to Search feature is also enabled, so you can simply begin typing the name of the section you are looking for. In this case, we will select My Triages, and you will be asked to select the column where you'd like it to appear. You will then be forwarded to your new tab setup screen. When you have finished adding your chart areas, click on the gear icons in the upper right-hand corner of each section. This will allow you to adjust what will be displayed within each section on your Message Central screen. The options in the pull-down menu will vary depending on what section you are modifying. You will also notice directional arrows on each section that will allow you to adjust the location of the section on this tab. Notice that the button line at the top of the screen has a number of options that can be applied to the setup of your tabs. The Time Bold and Highlight buttons are both intended to help you identify items that are new to a specific area. To customize the button line, click on the gear located within the chevron icon on the right. Notice that you are able to hide certain items under the chevron. To move an item, you can double-click the item or click the item and use the directional arrows. If at any time you are unhappy with the changes that you made, you can reset the button line to its default setting. When you have completed the button line setup screen, you will return to the setup screen for your individual tab. By clicking on the check mark in the top left corner of the screen, you will then return to the tab setup area. You can click over any of the tabs in the listing to access their individual setup screen and either review or adjust the column layout. The tab setup screen allows you to organize the tab line layout. You can add and deactivate individual tabs and adjust the position of tabs by using the up and down arrows. Please note that any adjustments are specific to your user. While viewing the current list of tabs in the Tab Setup screen, you will notice checkboxes to the right of each tab. The Default tab allows you to indicate which tab you want to see when you first open Message Central. You can also select which tab you would like set as a Portrait default. Portrait default will override the default tab when using a portrait or sideways orientation. The checkboxes to the left of the tabs allow you to view the logs for each individual tab or deactivate unused tabs. When you are finished customizing your tabs, you can click on the check mark. From here, you will be directed to your completed Message Central. While viewing this screen, notice the button line located at the very top includes additional components, including a button that allows you to manually refresh your page. However, Message Central will automatically refresh every 30 seconds. This concludes the Message Central video tutorial. For more information, visit medent.com.